Okay, I think I am live, I believe. Damn it. Come on, can't get the chat window to stay where I want it to. Well, dang. Try that. This is a test. Bring that back up again. Oh, crap. Okay. Let me pop it out for some reason. Okay, there. Hi, Lisa. Can you hear me? I'm not sure. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hello? Everything's working except I'm having trouble with my chat window for some reason. You know what? I'll just put it over here for now. Yeah, I decided to do a live stream because what better way to see if I got everything working correctly, especially in OBS, because I lost all my settings in OBS. I'm not sure if I rebuilt them correctly. Let me know if you see any problems in the stream, if you would. Hi, Scripps. How you doing, man? So, yeah, the last couple days have been an adventure. The two shows I did, I had pre-recorded those and already had them pre-posted. So the last two shows I've done, both of those 2 days, I've done nothing but work on restoring my goddamn computer, which I finished kind of late yesterday. I finally finished it, but I've still been, since the end of the day yesterday and all day today, tying up loose ends. There's still a bunch of crap that still has to be cleaned up yet, and a few missing things I still got to track down. But anyway, that's why I started the stream a little bit before 8. I was hoping to work out any bugs right up front before 8 o'clock hit. I assume the audio is okay. We'll test the record player here in a minute. Still got a few minutes before the official 8 o'clock start. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, that black screen of death was one I've never seen before. Well, in the first place, it's always a blue screen, or at least it always has been in the past. But this is the first time I've seen a black one. And the message on it was a message I'd never, ever seen on any blue screen ever. I mean, I've had a million computer crashes over the years, some really bad ones, but nothing as bad as this last one that I had, where literally every recovery thing I tried failed, and except for resetting the computer to the factory settings, which, yeah, really sucks if you ever have to do that. Not recommended. But I did go through so many troubleshooting procedures just to try to avoid having to do the final solution. Unfortunately, the final solution eventually had to be implemented, and I'm slowly recovering. Learned a few new things along the way, as usual, when you deal with major computer issues. Now, the other part of the problem, though, that I'm sure is a very heavy contributor to the horrible crisis I did have, is I do work the shit out of my computer. I work the hell out of it. I work it well past probably what it's designed to handle efficiently. Between the particularly the Astro photography processing. I mean, that shit just chews up every available bit of RAM and runs the processor to its limits. And then on top of that, I try to do other shit at the same time. At some point, I need to really consider upgrading from this tiny little mini PC and get a real desktop with some real power rails in it and stuff. Which I probably will do one of these days. So happy Friday. Hello, everybody. It's almost 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock by my clock. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Double G Studios and another episode, a live episode of Let's Listen to Grandpa's Records. Let's Listen to Grandpa's Records had to restore all of his OBS crap, so I think I got most of it back to where it was. Although I did have to change a few things along the way. But anyway, let's go ahead and test everything and see how it's working. Hi, Pst-you. Hi, PSST. Hello. So yeah, tonight I've decided to go with this record from 1975, Deep Purple's Come Taste the Band. The only studio album Deep Purple issued that contains this particular lineup of musicians, what connoisseurs of Deep Purple would refer to as the Mark IV lineup. So in this particular lineup of musicians on Deep Purple, this was their 10th studio album, by the way, by 1975. This is their 10th album. But when it came to this album, they were going to break up and decided to try one last go at a band by hiring a new guitar player to replace Richie Blackmore, who had left due to some creative differences. So they auditioned a few guitar players, and when they auditioned Tommy Bolin, that was their guy. A young Tommy Bolin, fresh from replacing Joe Walsh in James Gang. So anyway, God damn it. All right. Let me turn that off. USB device is not recognized. Lovely. All right. So yeah, I'm having a problem with my video camera. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to reset it without... And the hell's it plugged into anyway? So let's see. Is this the video camera? Nope, that's a drive. That's a drive. Must be this, maybe? No. Where the hell is this thing plugged in at? Come on now. Okay, now I know which one it is. All right. Shit. Properties. There we go. Hello. I think I'm back. Hello, I'm back. I think. And I am back. There might be a bit of a stutter. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to carry on, though. Let's see if we can play this record. Anyway, here's what it looks like on the inside. Which, of course, you'll see in the presentation anyway. Hey, I'm going to try to play a record and see if this is going to work. What can go wrong? So we're going to go with side one of Come Taste the Band by Deep Purple from 1975. All right. Okay, that was side. Come on, OBS. Give me the right scene. That was side one. Let me get that record. Hopefully you can hear me. So before I proceed with side two, I want to say, shout out to say hi to everybody. So Lisa D is here. Hi. My sis Lisa is here. Hi. Terry, PSST. Terry is here. Hi. Scripps is here. Hi. Gail's here. Hi. Don't know if I missed anyone. If I did, please text me and let me know. Hope you all are enjoying that. So to address some of the comments I was seeing going by here in the text while that was playing. So Deep Purple does still tour. Ian Gillan does, as their lead singer on Smoke on the Water. He is still their lead singer today. Ian Pace on their drums is still, those are still there drumming. He's actually one of the original members dating all the way back to the formation of Deep Purple. Would be the drummer, Ian Gillan, and Roger Glover, the bass player. So I think those three are still touring as Deep Purple, and they've replaced the other players with newer musicians who are a little younger. Ian Gillan can still sing. He can't hit the high notes like he used to, but he can still rock those Deep Purple tunes. If you go search on YouTube, you can find 2 or 3 tracks I think they put out over the last maybe year and a half. I think they put out a new album. Was it last year? Might have been last year. It wasn't very long ago. And yeah, they're still out there killing it. But anyway, I did want to mention that before I proceed with cleaning the record. And let's go on to side 2, shall we? Really like this record, and this is a good side also. All right, start. And here we go. Side 2. right, that's it for that record. Hang on a minute. Let me retrieve this thing. Oh, one. And put it away. Get back on camera here. At some point. So, your question there, Terry, about Mark Bolan. I know Mark Bolan is not Tommy Bolan, or were you referring to Tommy Bolan? Because Tommy Bolan, the guitarist, did sing also, yes. Mark Bolan, that's a guy I'm familiar with. I don't think I have any of his records, but I believe he was a vocalist, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was great. Wasn't that a great album? Funny thing is, similar to a lot of my albums I'm discovering, this is Deep Purple's least popular album of all their albums. And, I don't know. They got a lot of great albums, so it's really tough to rank too many above too many others. But the fact that this was their least popular one is somewhat surprising to me, because I think there's a lot of really great songs on there and some great musicianship and great singing. And, yeah, my shirt. My shirt. There it is. My shirt. So I don't know if I missed anything in the text. I tried to keep up. Let me really quickly glance through here and see if I missed anything that I could address, or if there's any question anyone would have, they could ask, of course. The record's over, but it's a live stream, so, we can stop at any time we want to, folks. Yeah, okay, the person in this band, Terry, was Tommy Bolan. He was the guitar player that replaced Ritchie Blackmore. So, the Wikipedia page about this record has a ton of information about all the tea that was spilled about how this record got put together. It's actually a really entertaining read, how this album even came about and how they hired Tommy Bolan. And it's quite a long story, actually, on the Wikipedia page. It's pretty cool to read if you want to check it out. But, the highlights of it are basically that they auditioned a couple of guitar players and didn't like anyone they were auditioning. And when Tommy Bolan showed up to audition, all of his guitars were in hock at the time he showed up for his audition, so he had to borrow somebody's guitar. And he plugged someone's borrowed guitar into a stack of borrowed amps that he just went over and turned every knob up to 11 on, basically, is what they were saying. And then he started auditioning and just blew them all away. Like, they immediately asked him to join the band. And then it turns out that he and David Coverdale ended up writing a lot of the music on this record. Anyway, that's some of the information I gleaned from the Wikipedia page about this. I actually did do a little research for a change. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of one of the interesting things about this particular record is that it's the only version of Deep Purple that has these 5 particular musicians on it. For just the one record. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, and like I said, I think I mentioned it in the text, I'm a huge fan of Tommy Bolan's. I've been following Tommy Bolan since he joined James Gang. When Joe Walsh left James Gang, Tommy Bolan replaced him, I think, on 2 records, if I'm not mistaken. But that was the time when I became aware of Tommy Bolan, because I was already a Joe Walsh fan, or a James Gang fan anyway. So when Tommy Bolan replaced him, I happened to see James Gang with Tommy Bolan at a concert at Illinois State University, I think it was, while Tommy Bolan's with James Gang. So I've been a fan of Tommy Bolan's for a long time. So I followed him through James Gang, and then he went to Deep Purple, and then he put out his 2 solo albums, and then he immediately died at age 23. Unbelievable. So yeah, well, when this album by Deep Purple came out, I immediately bought it when it came out because I was already a fan of Tommy Bolin anyway. When he joined Deep Purple, I was I was amazed. I was thrilled that Deep Purple took on Tommy Bolin, and I thought it was a great match. And I think this album kind of proves it. Too bad he had to off himself a little after that. I mean, I don't think he committed suicide, but he did die from a drug overdose not too long after this album and his solo album, Private Eyes. I think after those two albums came out, he was dead not too long after that. Yeah. Yeah, amazing. I mean, his very, very short career, he left behind so much material. I mean, even there's jazz fusion stuff he did with a jazz drummer named Alfonso Musan. I think it's Alfonso Musan. He has posted some of the stuff that he recorded with Tommy Bolin during his last year that he was alive. He was jamming with this jazz drummer out in California. Guy recorded all that stuff, and he's put some of it up on YouTube. I've downloaded some of it. It's amazing. He was an amazing guitar player. He really was. So Tommy Bolin's second solo album is one I will be featuring probably fairly soon here on the channel, as soon as I get around to cleaning it. Although I got so many records to get to. This show isn't going to end anytime real soon, near as I can tell. I've got a lot of records, folks. And as it turns out, most of them are pretty damn good. Who knew? Just checking the chat. I'm not really prepared to play another record. I'm not really prepared to play anything, actually. I'm still working on getting back into playing my guitars. But at some point, this live stream will change from me playing records to me playing bad music. Because that's really where this live stream actually started. It kind of morphed into me playing records because I couldn't play guitar anymore. As it turned out, me playing records was way more popular than me playing guitar. That did not come as a surprise to me. Nonetheless, I do still intend to try to live stream some live music. If I can get my grandson over here again and get his drummer over here. And to me, that was just great fun. And I enjoy improvising, even if it's bad. It's still fun. Oh, you really like Cactus, huh, Lisa? Yeah, that Cactus was even back then. Cactus was kind of a good find. I mean, a lot of people weren't really familiar with them or well aware of them, and man, did they rock! Oh my gosh. Good news, Lisa. I found an Alice Cooper record in my collection. How about that? That'll be coming up in a future episode soon too. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, Terry, I saw that you had. I think you had commented on that video. That was very nice. Thank you. That was right before I went down. Here today. Lisa says, "What?" Yeah, I was actually surprised. I had an Alice Cooper record in my collection. I'm not sure how it got there. I don't remember buying it, but apparently I did. I got that in the stack. I have a stack of records over here that I'm going to get to run through the deep cleaner before I ever take them over to the good record player. Yeah, so yeah, the Bruce Cockburn stuff. I've liked Bruce for so long, but the songs that I do, hang on a minute. This will only take me a minute. So yeah, Terry, this is my Bruce Cockburn songbook, Rumors of Glory. Oop, oop, there we go, Rumors of Glory. It's covers 10 years from 1980 to 1990. It's all tabbed out. And Bruce himself wrote notes at the beginning of most of these songs that are in here. So it's sort of like a best of collection of songs he did from 1980 to 1990. So Rumors of Glory was in here, and oh gosh, so many good songs in here. Tokyo, Peggy's Kitchen Wall, that was another one I put up on the channel, even though I played it terribly. But Pacing the Cage is not one of these songs. I must have got that tab from somewhere else. But anyway, I do have a nice reference for learning how to do a lot of his songs, at least the ones that he put out between 1980 and 1990, which was quite a few. This is definitely one of my prized possessions, my Bruce Cockburn songbook. It was very limited printing. They're not available anymore. It's actually kind of rare. It's a rare item that I found at a music store in oh my gosh, it was 1988, 1989, I think. Found this at a sheet music store. There actually used to be sheet music stores, believe it or not. I'll just put that right there. I can put that away later. So yeah, of course, when I learn Bruce's songs, I don't learn to play them the way Bruce plays, because he is a finger picker, and I have never learned how to finger pick. And don't know if I can start now. But so when I do learn his songs, I just learn them. I morph them into something that I can play, but I do use his tabs as references for, trying to learn how to play his songs. That's pretty much how I learn how to play everybody's songs, basically. I can't play them the way they do, so I morph them into something that I can play. Yeah. Sheet music used to be something you could actually buy. Now you can just go to Google and, with a few keystrokes, you can literally have any sheet music anywhere available to you. Crazy. Child of the Wind, yes, that's I did do that on a couple of I've done that on a couple of live streams, at least two that I recall. In fact, Child of the Wind is one I'm working on right now to try to. It's a good one. It's a good collection of chords on that song and the way they have to be played to try to exercise and stretch my fingers. So yeah, Child of the Wind is one of the first ones I'm trying to pick back up again as I try to get things moving here again. In fact, yeah. Let's see, Child of the Wind. I won't even check to see if it's in tune. Okay, yeah, sorry. That's all I got. That's all I got. But yeah, point is that's a good song for trying to get back in shape, for lack of a better way to state it. Yes, it's an awesome Bruce tune. I like all his tunes though, even his dark ones. So yeah, since I don't have anything else prepared other than that little quaint demonstration, I do have that's the that acoustic is the one that has the lowest action on it of all my acoustics, which is why that's the one I'm kind of trying to get back into shape on. But I did take my favorite acoustic, which is a new one that I bought last fall. I took that to a luthier. I found one here in town. Guitar Center closed, which is where I used to always take my guitars to have them worked on. So I had to do a bit of a search to find a luthier, and I found one over in Peoria Heights that he works from 7:30 in the evening to 2:30 in the morning. So I dropped my guitar off to him at 10:30 at night. Felt like I was doing a drug deal. But I took my guitar in to him to have him lower the action as low as possible and put lighter strings on it, and just anything I can do to help mitigate getting back into shape. And also because carpal is over here too, and then eventually this is going to have to be done. So the longer I can put that off, the better. So I'm trying to have my guitars adjusted to be more playable by an old man, basically. Yeah, it's depending on where you live. Sometimes it's not hard to find a luthier, but around here, they're a little difficult. There's a guitar shop on Sheridan Road that's been there a hell of a long time, but I don't like the people there, so I don't take my guitars there. I had a bad experience with them, with 2 different guitars I took over there that they worked on. So since I couldn't go to them, couldn't go to Guitar Center, Peoria's not a big area, so I had to do a search to find this guy over behind Trefsker's Bakery. That's where his shop is. But anyway, I'm looking forward to getting that back, and maybe that'll help speed things along for me. Other than that, let's see. I did do a few astrophotography observations a couple of nights ago that I was just beginning to start to work on when I woke up to the goddamn computer crash 2 days ago. So I do have a stack of astrophotography data to get to and to finish processing and maybe make a slideshow out of that. Although it was only one night, so I didn't get a whole lot of stuff. But on the other hand, I haven't seen it yet either, because I've been restoring the computer since I finished those observations. So I'll get to that eventually. We're coming up on a good string of moonless nights here, so hopefully I can get some more observations in and get some more stuff going on the astrophotography front. Yeah, I'm a novice too, Terry. I've only been learning about it as I've been mucking around with the 2 smart telescopes I picked up. And the smart telescopes make it very easy for a novice like me to get into that hobby, and not super expensive either. I mean, I think the Dwarf Lab 2 is like about $300 or so. Got a Dobsonian, nice. Yeah, I haven't got brave enough to spring for a true manual telescope. I'm still working with just the smart telescopes. Don't know if I'm up for the challenge of a true huge astrophotography rig. I do watch a lot of those videos though. Looks like a lot of fun, but I think I'm trying to keep it simple right now. Not to mention that to go any further in the hobby where I'm at, it's going to require a lot more bucks. Because, of course, you always, just like you always want another guitar, you always want another telescope, right? That's a nice price for a good Dobsonian. Do you have decent dark skies where you're at? That's a big help too. My backyard's not that great, but the smart scopes have pretty good filters on them for peering through the light pollution. But yeah, I've got a lot of astrophotography videos that I posted on the channel, including videos on how I download the data from my telescope and how I process it to end up with the images that I end up with. And that's more stuff I still got to get finished restoring on my computer, is the stuff I use to help assemble all of that. That reminds me, I haven't checked my Excel file yet either. Got to do that. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, same here. Yep. You have to go out in the country here too. But that's fortunately we have a place, a little trailer. It's about 40 miles away from here, near the little town in Canton, Illinois. The light pollution is like 2 degrees lower than it is here in my backyard. So my light pollution here in my backyard is about a Bortle 6.9. The light pollution at our trailer at the campground is about a Bortle 4, which is pretty good. It's not bad. And from where our campground is, there's a couple of places I can get to that aren't very far away that are down even into the Bortle 3 area. There's a lot of dark skies around Texas. Texas has a lot of places where people literally send their telescopes to Texas and have them hooked up to the internet so they can control them from their home, because Texas has such great dark skies, some parts of it anyway. I'd be curious to know exactly where that's at, Terry, if you could kind of let me know, because I am looking for a place to do a dark sky trip to at some point in the future. Me and my grandson Joey, we've been talking about going to a dark sky site, and the nearest one going west from where we live is Badlands, which is in Nebraska. About a 12-hour drive. Pennsylvania might not be as far, possibly, but yeah, if you're aware of some dark sky sites, I'd be curious to know. And in fact, you don't even have to let me know. Actually, I can go look it up. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. In fact, I've got a dark sky map that I use to go find these places. So, but I will check out Pennsylvania next time I'm looking at that map, see what they got over there. I know that here in central Illinois, you got to go hundreds of miles to get to any true dark sky site. But yeah, I would like to do that at some point this summer. I want to go to a dark sky site if I can. Of course, the tricky part of all that is it's not just finding the sites that have the dark skies. But once you get to the site that has a dark sky, you also have to have a night where there's no moon out. As if you got the moon anywhere in your sky that night, it's going to screw you. So you can't have no moon. So right away, that eliminates about 2 weeks out of every month. So you're looking at just 2 weeks a month that you're not going to have any moon to deal with. And then out of those 2 weeks, now you got to look for clear skies in those 2 weeks. So there's a lot of pieces that really have to line up to really result into having a really good astrophotography outing. That's why it's kind of handy to just set them up in the backyard and go at it without having to do all the traveling. Cherry Springs State Park. Okay, I'll make a note of that. In fact, I don't have to make a note of it. YouTube will make that note for me, as long as it saves this file. Okay, well, hey, this has been fun. It's, about 9:15, and you got some other stuff that I probably need to get to tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this live stream, folks. I want to thank you all for joining me. It's been fun. I really enjoyed this. And I'll probably do another live stream again next Friday. It'll probably be a every Friday thing, and unless I'm at the campground, in which case it would be a live premiere rather than a live stream. But anyway, and I'll think about that Wednesday morning show too. I was thinking about that. So that's something I might look into, and that may pop up at some point in the near future too. So stay tuned, everybody. This is the point at the end of the show where I would say to everybody, ta-la!